outbreak. He says Chinese scientists are working to develop a vaccine, and the country also built a new 1,000-bed hospital, which is designated to those infected in just 10 days. Now, the death toll has also now risen to over 360, but our reporter, Khayelihle Khumalo, has those details for us. Khaya, good afternoon, good to have you. I mean, we tried having you earlier on where you were standing next to the Chinese ambassador, but what did he have to say about the coronavirus and its impact thereof?
Well, Dumelo, the ambassador really had a very good choice of words. He said it's a battle between nature and humanity, and really in essence saying that the Chinese have worked so hard in making sure that they contain this particular virus, but also it's quite a very difficult time for them because it continues to spread. But the ambassador says they do have sufficient measures that they have put in place. For example, they do have a national joint operation center, but also a very strong level team of experts have been converged to work so hard in making sure that they find the vaccine. And Dumelo, if you may just take a listen to the ambassador reaffirming that particular point.
The virus ability to spread is growing. Hopefully, China has mobilized the most capable experts nationwide to develop the vaccines against the virus. The Chinese CDC has isolated the virus and is currently identifying a C strain. The Chinese scientists are racing against the time to develop the vaccines against the virus. The detection device and the reagents have been developed in China and applied nationally. An early application of the vaccine is expected to be soon available in China and the rest of the world.
Now, Kai, South Africans in China, especially in Wuhan, are they getting any assistance at all?
So there was a very strong commitment from the ambassador in saying, Dumelo, that in China they do look after foreigners. So in this particular case as well, South African nationals, we believe it's about 3,000 South Africans. But of course there is another portion that is right in this center, at the epicenter of this particular outbreak. So there was a very strong commitment from the ambassador that the city is still under lockdown. So if people do require medical assistance, the Chinese authorities are offering that, and also going as far as indicating that President Xi Jinping has been leading right in the forefront in making sure that they are able to defeat what he calls one of the worst epidemics in the humankind.
And also, Kai, I mean, is China calling for more dependable allies such as South Africa to help them?
Well, by all means, Dumelo. So today we found out that some scientists from South Africa have gone to China for more collaborative efforts in making sure that they come up with a vaccine that is going to help and alleviate this particular problem. But also, more importantly, we got an opportunity to ask the ambassador to really quantify the economic impacts given the very gravity and the seriousness of the epidemic. The ambassador said China is one of the biggest economies. I mean, it's the second largest economy in the world. And when you look at the manufacturing sector, China contributes immensely. So he said, we're all going to pay a heavy price. So it's in the interest of the global economy to find the vaccine and be able to deal with this particular epidemic.
And indeed, the world will be giving a close eye to China, looking at how they deal with this epidemic. We've seen that they can build a hospital definitely in 10 days when the need arises, but will they ensure that they contain this virus?